Hello and welcome to Ladies Corner. We have a double whammy show for you today. Just before now, we had Shalini Sinha, the chair of the Anti-Racism Committee, and that was really good. She spoke about healing, how that we need healing in the city, and that really touched me. Tonight is not about healing, it's about educating the next generation. We have a tutor, a teacher, and a businesswoman on the show. She's Therese Djob. Djob. Yeah, she's based
Yes.
in Leduc. And she joins us to talk about educating our children, how that is important as parents, as tutors, as teachers, and what we can do to make sure we're educating in the right way. So, Therese, welcome to Ladies
Thank
Corner.
you. Thank you for having me tonight. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, you're
Thank you, Tilly.
welcome. You're welcome. So, why are you actually, before we go deep into it, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? I've
Okay.
introduced you as tutor and teacher, but I'm sure I missed one or two things. So, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So my name is Therese Djob. I am married, and I have 4 kids. Seven, no, 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 9, 7, 3 years and 3 months. Yes. So I just got a baby, and I came here as an immigrant in 2004 as an international student. And I was in Quebec, in Montreal. I got my Bachelor uh, in Mathematics and Technology in 2010. And then I moved to Nova Scotia, where I got my Bachelor of Education in 2014. So I have been tutoring since 2011. I started tutoring French as a second language for adults. Um, I am the CEO of French Voila. I started French Voila in 2018. My aim was to promote bilingualism in the community and also support parents who needed help with their child. So I was a teacher for several years, and when I started having children, I wanted to have something flexible to be close to my kids. So in 2018, I said, why not open my business? So it has been 3 years now. We are based in Leduc, and we have served more than 100 students so
Hmm.
far.
I have to say, Therese, that your story, your journey is such that makes Alberta proud. You came in as a student, as an immigrant, and what now? You are the CEO of your own tutoring company, and you've been a blessing to parents across the city. And I can understand that, and I can register with that. What I'd like to ask you now is about bilingualism. After this city, have our children go to schools that they only speak English as a language, what are the benefits of bilingualism, being able to speak an additional language to English? And are we being ignorant if we're not considering registering our children to French education at their primary level? So, what are your thoughts on that? Could you comment, please?
Okay, so the studies shows that when someone talk more than one language, usually they are more intelligent. I don't know, or the QE is higher than other people. And I think also that because Canada is a bilingual country, it's good to speak two languages. Is except if especially if you want to have more opportunities in the job, you will notice that most of the job, especially with the federal government, if you speak French and English, you have a plus. Yeah, so I will recommend, if you can, to raise a child in a bilingual environment if it's possible.
Hmm. So, what are some of the obstacles to parents? Because some parents are going on the Anglo-Saxon stream, and they are maybe not considering the benefits of by being bilingual. What are some of the challenges you think parents face in deciding for their children whether or not they want them to follow the bilingual stream or the straight English version stream?
Okay, so I think the challenge for parents is like most of my customers, they don't speak French, for example. So sometimes it's very difficult to help their child at home. So that's why they're looking for our support. So I think that is the main thing, be able to help your child. The other issue I have noticed is, for example, for French families. So you have, in Alberta, for example, you have some French family, like the father and the mother, they speak French. But because the child goes to an English schools, they cannot keep the language. They cannot they cannot transmit French to the kids. So I really encourage families who the parents speak French to transmit, to learn, to teach French to the kids. I think is an asset to be able to teach two language. But I also know that sometimes it's very challenging for parents. You need to have time.
I mean, there's something romantic and sexy about the French language generally. And I think as a parent, for me, to learn French, I'll be looking maybe to settle down with a French man, only because when you go to Paris, you love the way they speak and you just, want to, grab everything they're saying. It's so sensual. Forgive me. This is a parent friendly. I could not just help but allude to how romantic or sexy the language is. And this is historical because when you're in Paris, they say come to see Paris and die. You're meant to have like a sort of out of life experience in Paris and the language, but then you come here and we struggle to make that transition as
Yeah,
parents, and some of us can't even afford tutoring.
yeah.
um
But I
or
want to add that
Mhm.
you're right. French is the language of love. Okay, like you said. But French is complicated compared to English.
Yes.
The vocabulary, the grammar. For example, in English, you just have you don't focus more on masculine or feminine. You don't have different sound. You don't
Mm.
have different rules. For me, if English the English grammar books is just one level. If you learn French, you will need 3 or 4 level because it's really
Yeah.
complicated. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not an easy language. Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, so I see how relevant your business is then for parents, because I know that you have classes even for parents. So let's go into that then. What are some of the services you offer parents and children in this world where we need to be bilingual, as Canada is a bilingual country?
Yeah, so what we're offering reading and comprehension. So we help students to be able to read and to understand what they're reading. We offer writing. Writing skill is really important to write, to be able to write. We offer math classes in French and in English. Math is very important. And we also offer French conversation classes. And the aim of the French conversation classes is to be able to help students build the vocabulary, because for us the vocabulary is the foundation of any language.
Mm.
Okay, so I think it's the same thing in English. If you don't have the vocabulary, you cannot write a story, you cannot understand. So yeah, so we promote our French classes a lot.
Okay, so all of this is because you're passionate about the language. And I can see Xaxa BFXFN saying hello. Hi to you. Guys, if you want to say something to businessman teacher, just leave us a comment and we'll be sure to highlight it. So hello to Xaxa. Thanks for leaving your comment. So okay, what was my question? So you must be passionate because nobody in their right senses will want to teach children, right?
Yeah.
So what informs your passion, if I may ask? Why are you passionate? Or why do you teach?
I think I teach because I like to impact the next generation. I want to leave a legacy. So I'm happy when I have a child come to me with difficulty and I can help, because I know what I'm doing today will have an effect in the future. So for me, I think it's more impacting, it's more transmit my knowledge. I think
Mhm.
that's why I'm teaching.
What is it? What do you find is the hardest and most difficult part of teaching? I know you're also a businesswoman, but we'll consider that in a minute. Let's talk about the teaching itself. What part do you find easy and what part do you find difficult?
Okay, I think it's easy when you get the result, right? When the parent call you and say, "Yes, my son just got A plus," you're very happy. But it's difficult when after several time you have tried different strategy to help the student and you don't see the result, or the result takes time, because sometimes with learning you have to take you need to take time before you see the result. We are not the same. We are not the same. So some child, you can give them, you can have two child same grade, you can give them the instruction. The first child get it easily, and the second child you need to have more time before the child understand. You have to be patient.
Hmm.
So yeah,
And that is a gift for angels, really. That has to come from God Almighty Himself. Be patient.
yeah, be patient. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Well, maybe you've explained the same thing, and it's like you're hitting the
yeah,
wall.
yeah. You explain, and sometimes it, yes, like you said, for some kids it will quick instantly, but for other kids you have to explain. You have to find different strategy to explain. Even with my own sound here at home, sometimes I have to draw a picture. I have to make bills if I'm teaching him problems with money. Sometimes I do fake money to explain him to. Yes, you need to find different strategy depending on the child you have in front of you.
Yes, I just wanted to acknowledge a comment that's just come through from our mommy,
Yeah,
Mrs. Lemon. Thank you so much for leaving the comment. Guys, listen, you can leave us a comment, how encouraging, thank you, Therese, you see. Thanks for your
yes,
great
thank
job.
you, thank you, thank
What
you.
you're
Yeah.
doing is, we must share this language. I think when I understand, I can appreciate what you do, because you're not just teaching math or literacy or numeracy. What you're doing is you're helping children to think in French,
Yeah.
to speak the language, because it's just like swimming. It is a necessary skill. This is a
and to
bilingual
learn and to learn
country.
another culture, because
Mm,
the French culture and
mm, mm.
it's not the same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
you go to France, it's not the same thing. Yeah, to learn different. Yes, there is a culture. There is a culture, and what I want to add as well is the culture is not only French, because, for example, French, we speak French in different countries in Africa. You see French in Europe. You see French. So, and in each of those countries, there is a different culture to share.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. I mean, you're right. I've been to Paris several times, and it's their baguettes and their long, is it dinner times when they're outside in the patios drinking tea, and then the way they kiss. It's so
Yeah.
nice. It's so
Yeah.
nice.
And,
It's
and and
so
the
very
expression too.
nice.
And the
What's that?
expression in Paris, they have some expression. If you
Okay.
go in my country, like in Cameroon, we have some expression, and usually the expression is related to the social environment. So there's
Okay.
different expression around the language.
Okay. I don't mean to be ignorant, Therese, but is the French spoken in Paris the same spoken as in Cameroon, or is it different? The nuances are different?
It's the same. It's the same French, but usually we that I think I have you need to invite me another time to share you what I wanted to say, but I'm just going to tell you that quickly. So we speak French, but young generation, we create our own language. And we call it franc-anglais because Cameroon is a bilingual country. So we speak French and English like here in Canada.
Okay.
So we have our own language, young. So the people of my age, and we speak French, English, and some of our own language a little bit because we speak 230 native language in Cameroon. Yeah.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Did you just say 230 versions
Yes.
of French language?
No, native. So
Oh, not
we have
French.
yes,
Okay.
we have more than 230 tribes, and
Okay.
each tribe has his own languages. So usually when we speak, we mix everything. It's really lovely to hear.
Oh,
I
I
hope one
see.
day maybe I will teach you that.
That'd be
Because
so beautiful because you just blew my mind when you said French is the language of love. I should, Cherish baby, I should have learned French a long time ago. I want this language
it's
like
never
right now.
too late. It's never too late.
I'm gonna sign up. I need some French in my system. I need that language. So how do you combine? I guess serious. Now, how do you combine being a mom, being a mom to a 7 month old or 2 years, and then you're a full-time businesswoman? How do you do that? And it says, as just said, 230 patios. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, what a blessed country Cameroon is. Okay, so this is a plug-in for all the Cameroonians there. You guys are just incredibly awesome. Okay, so answer the question: how do you combine and balance everything? You must always be incredibly busy and stressed.
Yeah. So when I started to have my third child, I had a choice to stay at home and be a stay-home mom and just depend on my husband. But I couldn't do it. I need to put. I think I need to put fuel in my mind. So I needed to keep doing something just for my own self-esteem.
Hmm.
So it's not easy, but I have the support of my husband. So he's helping me a lot. We don't have no family around, but he's always there for me.
Hmm.
And I think I need that. I need to do something every time that make me feel happy. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So is teaching what you do that makes you feel happy, and we salute all the kings in our lives, all the men. We salute your husband for his support. He's a strong man, and we're grateful because without him, you cannot do what you're doing and shine. So
No.
we're grateful for that. We must recognize that. Okay, so yeah, I want to consider the different ways in which you survived and remodeled your business because of the pandemic. Did it affect you in any way?
Yeah, it was hard because at the beginning we were teaching. We had a center and we were teaching um, physically. But when the pandemic hit in March, we have to move everything online. And I think we did that in 2 weeks. And we have lost a lot of customers like other companies. It was very, very hard. So what we did, we went back on our business plan and we changed it to be able to accommodate all uh, all the family we have. So to make our service affordable for everyone. So
Okay.
yes, so we move online and we change our business plan.
Okay. So do you find now that things are seamless? What do you see for the future of your business in this pandemic world? Because we are not at post-pandemic yet. But how do you see yourself emerging a conqueror? I don't know if that's a fair question to ask you, but what are your thoughts concerning the future?
Oh, so I try to see anything in the positive way every time. So I think for me, the parenting was good in the way that now we're offering all our service online. So my aim is to be able to offer our service first in Alberta, and after, why not Ontario? Why not Quebec? And why not offer it worldwide?
Hmm.
Yeah. So that
Mm.
is one of our vision, hoping
Okay.
it will come true.
Amen. Amen. As you're exporting the love for the language and math and every good thing that you do. Well, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So I want you to talk about the importance of literacy. There are parents watching this right now who are probably struggling, who've been, our children are zoomed out of Zoom. They're probably tired of Zoom classes, Zoom this and Zoom that. You know, how important is it to keep this going or to enforce literacy in our children at the time when they're just tired now of online lesson, home lesson, school lesson, how important is literacy and what should we do as parents to encourage ourselves in making sure our children leave school literate?
I think parents need to find time for the kids. I think that will be the first. Right now, we're so busy. Most of the parents are working hard. They don't have time. So one that is one of my first recommendation when I have parents. You need to be there. You need to find time. What I will usually say to parents, the success of your child is the combination, is the teamwork of the tutor, the parents, and the child. So parents need to find time to be involved. That is the key.
Mm,
The second thing, literacy is really important because it's the base of all the subject. If you want to be good in math, you need to master literacy. If you want to be good in social study, you need to master literacy. So literacy is really, really important. So for me, like I said, it's really important to read with the child, make sure that they build the vocabulary. And when they have the vocabulary, make them write and talk with them, conversation, speak, ask them. And what is the word? Help them improve their critical thinking. That
mm,
is mad. The critical thinking is
mm,
so important,
mm,
especially in the real life.
mm, mm, mm. Yeah, you say that, and my mind is blown away because sometimes, as parents, we're too lazy to think critically. Some of us black parents, we've done two, three jobs, and our minds are shattered, our bodies are wasted. All we want to do is to crash. And then we're also growing a family, and they need us. So I hear you there. I hear you. So, what books are you reading now? Are you able to read?
No, I'm so busy with kids. No, but I'm listening a lot of videos, employment videos on YouTube. So
Okay.
I always have headphones. So I'm listening. So I'm listening Wayne Dyers. I'm listening Louise Hay. I'm listening Eckhart Tolle. Yeah. So I'm listening more uh, employment videos, and I do a lot of meditation. It's so important.
Mhm.
A lot of meditation.
You're a businesswoman, and my sister has children, and sometimes it feels like a hurricane hit our home with the noise and with the what they leave behind. It's just really so you understand when I ask you this question, how do you distress? Because children are angels, but sometimes they can be I don't want
Yeah.
to say it. How do
Yeah.
you how do you distress come
Yeah.
to a
So
place of balance, of beauty,
yeah.
of healing, of
So
love?
yeah. So every morning I have a walk. I'm starting my day with a walk, 30 minutes, 30
Okay.
minutes walk every morning, and I have my headphone and I'm listening my video, my employment video, and I have mantra. So I speak to me, and I think I have a journal every morning. I write on my journal. I question myself, what I did wrong, what I'm supposed to do better, and then I start my day. I um I have a agenda with what I'm supposed to do. So I write. I usually take 5-10 minutes to do what is really important to do during the day. And usually around 1 p.m. I take a nap. I take 15-20 minutes nap so I can meditate. I can think about something. And after that, I wake up after my nap and I finish my day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I try to be organized and have a routine.
Mm. And you speak like a teacher as well. I have an agenda. I have a journal. How do you know teachers? They carry the agenda next to the Bible. You have your
Yeah.
agenda. You carrying it,
Yeah, it's
and
so
then your
important as a
laptop,
teacher. Yeah,
and then your
you
coffee.
need to plan. You cannot be a teacher if you don't plan, right?
I
Teacher
know.
plan, we plan every time. You have to plan. You have to plan.
It's a life I think I miss. I know about the agenda and the journal. Right before we let you go, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to tell our audience. This is Ladies Corner with T, and I want to thank you so much. All these people are watching because of you, Therese. Your community, they've come out to support you. We have the powerful Mrs. Lemon endorsing you. Oh my goodness, endorsing the show. What a show! What a night. Um, Therese will have she'll have the last word right after this. Don't go away.
Thank you. I hope
This is Ladies Corner with you. We have the extraordinary, incredible Therese Djob. She is a French a math teacher from Leduc. Where is Leduc? Leduc is in Edmonton. It's actually no, it's not in Edmonton. It's outside Edmonton,
it's
but it's
20
a
minutes.
yeah, it's a beautiful place. I've been to Leduc several times. I love Leduc. If I could live anywhere in the city, it would be in Leduc. Okay, I just love the name Leduc. It's like France. Exotic.
It's a French name. Yeah,
There
look
you
good.
go.
It's a
Really, I hit that right on the head. So I'm going to let you tell our audience where can we find you. Okay, so I'm needing French lessons because you've sold me the importance of French literacy. My
yeah.
daughter needs French now. Where can we find you?
So you can go on frenchevoila.com or you can send us an email on frenchevoila@gmail.com. We also have a Facebook page, French Evoila, French and Math tutoring classes. So if you are listening right now, go and like us. We have an Instagram page, French Evoila. We have a YouTube page. I used to do some video to help parents and child. And I just started some TikTok page. So we also have a TikTok page. Yes, so you can find us there.
Okay, I just wanted to check. I don't know from the top of my head. Is that frenchvoila.ca or .com?
Frenchevoila.com.
.com. Okay. So I
Yeah.
just wanted to project it for anyone who wants to check out what you do. And
Yeah. So you
so
can go there, and also you can see all the different testimonial we have had so far. Yes, parents are very happy with our services. It's a good resource to have as a
mm.
parent.
So okay, just quickly, we've got 30 seconds here. What are parents saying about you?
Oh, they're very happy with what we're doing. Yeah, they're happy. I don't know what to add, but you can go on the reviews and you will read yourself what they're saying about us.
Okay, this is Ladies Corner with T, and we've been talking to Edmonton's number one
Hoping that you
tutor.
will invite me again. It's not the last time.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? French
I
is the
really
language
enjoyed
of
this time
love.
with you.
I want to learn French now, honestly.
I'm missing. I should have bring my cup and tea, the coffee next time.
That's the thing we're missing, right? We got the agenda, the planner. Next is a cup of tea. I know.
Yeah, next
God,
time.
I miss being a teacher. Oh yeah. Sorry, we're doing a show. I need to round this up. This is Ladies Corner with Tea. Join us next week, Thursday and Friday for great interviews with great people who run this city. My love to you, Therese. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for your support, and I wish you all the best. So we'll see you next time. Do like and share our content. Bye for now.
I won't miss. Thank you. Bye bye.